26 years ago, I started as an athletic director. I was the athletic director for Yorktown Schools. That was my first appointment, and that was in 1999. So I have a considerable amount of experience in various settings, from various racial, ethnic, socioeconomic settings, from wealthy districts to middle-class districts to struggling schools, you name it. One thing that's constant is athletics and its impact on kids and how kids engage and how coaches engage with kids. That hasn't changed. It doesn't matter what you're setting it, and it doesn't matter how many years have passed. That piece of it is the same. Some of the positive things I've seen within the athletic program include the fact that they have program assistants. I said that's a collegiate level type of position where they have teachers who can be supporting individuals for one program. So having that level of additional adult presence that can help with the program is exceptional. Most schools do not have program assistants. Another positive is academic monitoring. How do they determine if students are eligible? How do they monitor those students? How do they assist those students? And having a faculty manager just for that is not unique, but the quality and depth they go into to follow students, qualify students, and put students on probation who may benefit from being around a team in order to get their academics in order, that I find to be exceptional. We do have challenges with regards to a limited number of sports offerings, and even in the offerings that we do have, we have a limited participation. So there are teams that we end up having to let go because we don't have enough participants. We need to build programs from the ground up. And when I say the ground up, I'm talking elementary level and move it forward. So for example, varsity girls tennis does not have a JV program, does not have a modified program. It never was built from the ground up. It just started as a varsity program. And because of that, you have students who never touched a racket, touching a racket and being expected to compete on a varsity level. And that's not fair to them, and it's also not fair to their competition. So that's a program that we're going to revamp. This is just using tennis as an example. There are other programs that we revamped as well. And we're going to start from the elementary level. We're going to bring in the USTA. We're going to, they offer free equipment and supplies because they're trying to build up tennis's numbers. Other sports will be in that as well, including sports that have been around for a while. Those numbers are looking small. We need to build from the ground up, including having robust recreation programs in the summer to keep students engaged. Another area I'm going to focus on is increasing teacher participation in our programs. Not only can we bring more teachers in for program assistants, but also event staff and equipment managers and things of that nature so that this department can run efficiently. And I want to reach out more to the community, not only through social media, because we will be establishing our Poughkeepsie CSD Athletics Instagram, Facebook, and Threads accounts, and we're going to make sure information is shared with the community that way. But also by getting outside of the district and going to community events and making sure I have translators with me in the event that we need to attract more parents to allow their kids to come into the schools. School hours don't always work for parents. One of the objectives the central administration has for me is developing a wellness policy. And the wellness policy won't just be limited to nutrition. Everyone thinks primarily of nutrition when they think of wellness, but it's going to be all-inclusive. It's going to be a wellness policy that includes personal safety, safe and healthy environment, mental health awareness, social emotional health, nutrition, and physical fitness. So it's going to be a comprehensive wellness policy that we develop for the district. Additionally, creating an active booster club. Here I find the need to have a booster club that goes beyond simply engaged parents. We need engaged community members, we need engaged business leaders, or we need individuals who might have businesses that can benefit from sports. There might be a sports apparel store. That's going to help us in boosting our funds and what we can do for the students here in Poughkeepsie. You see student athletes grow exponentially through athletics, and it's not just their performance on the playing field, but socially, emotionally, how they engage with adults in the community, how they engage with administrators and teachers in the school, how they get along with their peers. So just seeing students grow through athletics and how they mature and carry themselves in the school community, that's what I enjoy most about athletics.